vocabulary part, 1100 words you need to know. Week 15, day 2. Okay, please let's
The
probe
first
into
word
the
is
words. Yes. Mhm.
abrogate.
Hold on. Yes, abrogate means
When you end a legal agreement or practice
mhm,
or something like this, and you officially end it.
yeah. You call an end
Demol-
to an agreement or treaty, abolish that, and
yeah.
yeah.
Alleged.
Okay. Yes, means
And an alleged crime fact is something that somebody says which has happened, or there is a witness for that.
mm-hmm. Well, as a matter of fact, alleged means something that is not proven. It is unproven. There is no evidence to support it. So it is supposed. It is pretended. It is untenable. It's not defendable. It is assumed or presumed or so-called.
Yeah.
Okay.
And all of these words, I think, in these chapters, I mean, week 15 is all about actually laws and lawyers and
Yeah. Yes,
attorney,
because that the words have been extracted from the context, and the context
yeah.
actually is all about law and legal terms.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that it is not easy to use this word in a daily conversation.
Yes, because
Otherwise,
actually the scope of this book is beyond ordinary vocabulary.
yeah.
Even
Yeah.
some of these words are not familiar to native speakers, to be honest.
The next word is access.
Mm-hmm.
As a noun, it means when you have the right, for example, to be in a place or enter a place or do something, and this possibility for a person could be called access.
So for worthwhile, yes.
Invalidate.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, when you make something no longer acceptable, or you
Yes.
try to deny it or refute it,
Mhm.
it means that you're invalidating that document or that piece of law or something.
Yes. Also, you can say annul and cancel and invalidate. Make something no more valid. Okay.
Yeah.
And the last word,
Preclude.
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 Yes, second.
Preclude.
It means
To prevent something or make something impossible.
yes, to prevent something, to block something, and to thwart something. THWART. To desist. DESIST. And yeah, let me see. Right.
Barry Kroll, a Chicago lawyer, took an interest in Danny Escobedo's case.
Okay. Chicago.
Chicago.
Yes. Lawyer took an interest means show willingness to do something.
Yeah.
Okay, in his case, so he wanted to be his lawyer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kroll felt that his client's rights under the Constitution had been abrogated.
Mm-hmm. So let me see. Felt that his client, who is his client?
Escobedo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, rights under the Constitution refers to
Some pieces of law.
mm-hmm.
and
Not
legislations.
some, but all. All of the laws in the legislation or legal system of any country. Had been abrogated. Yes. So, what was the main reason for which Mr. Kroll decided to take his case?
Is it relevant to the previous session?
No. In the very first two sentences of this,
Because of
yes.
because he took an interest in the case.
Why did he take an interest?
Because he realized, or she realized, that he can do something about this client, and with the help of his knowledge, he could defend that person, because he knew that some of the, for example, points have been denied unfairly.
Exactly. Yes, that's the reason for that. Okay, so please go on.
Since the alleged accomplice Escobedo had been denied access to an attorney, Kroll asked the courts to invalidate the conviction.
Yes. So instead of since, you can say
because of the fact
because the alleged accomplice, that is Escobedo, had been denied access to an attorney. Attorney means lawyer. Yes. Kroll asked the courts to invalidate the conviction, or
is it right to say the assumption of being guilty, which is announced by the assumption that which is announced by the, for example, the court, that somebody is guilty of a crime?
Exactly. Yes.
I mean,
the assumption.
Assumption, or it's proved?
Well, it has not been proved completely. That's why he is an alleged accomplice. I told you alleged means unproven, but it has been suspected. So Escobedo is a suspect. So you can say he is accused of that, or conviction could mean accusation. So the lawyer was trying to exonerate or acquit Mr. Escobedo.
Yeah.
Okay. So he wanted to suspend his suspicion in order to just take his case completely without being under the pressure of stress. See?
Yeah.
Okay. Go on, please.
He proposed that lawyers be entitled to sit in when the police question a suspect, but the Illinois courts rejected that on the grounds that it would effectively preclude all questioning by legal authorities.
Okay. So he proposed that lawyers be entitled to. First of all, please explain about this rather weird form or structure. Propose that lawyers be. Why don't we have any principal verb before be? Did you get my question?
Yeah. Just a second, let me. Because propose is similar to shoot, for example. And there is a story about and something is omitted here.
Yes, shoot.
Yeah. And we have it is similar to suggest.
Yes, suggest, and also it is even stronger than suggest, and it is rather imperative. and insist, for example. We have the same. There are some particular verbs such as propose, recommend, also sometimes suggest, and insist. You know, and
Yeah.
also some adjectives. It is necessary that somebody be or do something.
Yeah.
It is vital,
Okay.
imperative that somebody do something instead of does. Okay. And when the lawyers are entitled to sit in, please explain about this part. So what are they
About the
supposed to
meaning,
do?
or
Yes, meaning.
is it the meaning? Is it he supposed that he proposed that the lawyer should be entitled. It means that he proposed that they can have this right to sit in, to be a person, to be a participant
Mhm.
in the actually session of the
Yeah,
court.
to be present.
Yeah.
Very good. Yes, they should have this right to be there, to be present in the court, in the courtroom, and while when the police question a suspect, but the Illinois court rejected that on the grounds that it means on the grounds
to-
that
Owing to
yes, on the premise that, on the foundation that, on the basis that it would effectively preclude all questioning by. Usually effectively is used in a positive interpretation. Therefore I don't think that it is a good word here. Yeah. uh, Maybe actually basically or dominantly preclude all questioning by legal authorities or those who are on top. Okay, so please.
If such a law were upheld, the police felt that it would play havoc with all criminal investigations.
Right. If a law were upheld means
Upheld means being defended, or
supported.
yeah,
Here it is a conditional sentence type 2. That's why we have a law where, because it is unreal. The police felt that it would play havoc or
chaos
or destruction. Chaos, yes, disorder, all criminal investigation or. So sample sentences, please.
Sure. The manager was distraught when he realized that the slugger's sickness would preclude a World Series victory.
Right. The manager was distraught means
Upset and worried.
Yeah, confused, upset, and worried. He realized or noticed that the sluggers, the good player in baseball, sickness was could be an obstacle or a hindrance to the victory, or let's say a trail of victory. Okay, please.
And the next one is it is symptomatic. It is symptomatic of some newspapers that an alleged criminal is regarded in print as guilty.
Yes, it is symptomatic means
It's a typical of symptoms of.
yes, it is indicative of them and it is typical of them. Some newspapers that an alleged criminal is regarded in print as guilty. They just magnify things, and overestimate things.
But catching the attention of people.
Yeah, exaggerate it. Yeah, exactly. Okay.
The wealthy uncle decided to abrogate his inane nephew's sinecure.
Right. Abrogate is inane nephew's sinecure. Sinecure means
The job in which you do not have actually workload, but in turn you will make a fortune. Fortune. Fortune.
yes. So why did the uncle just precluded or prevented his nephew to have access to that lucrative job, perhaps? Because he was inane,
Oh,
decided to abrogate his inane nephew. Inane means
stupid.
stupid, yes, insane and crazy. So he did not deserve that job.
You mean sinecure is a good job?
Uh, as a matter of fact, it is a positive job because it has good money and less effort. So it is really an occasion. The uncle decided to abrogate his inane nephew's sinecure. He decided to deprive him of that, let's say, leisurely occasion. Yeah. So, because he did not deserve it, he didn't have enough qualification or merit for that.
Merit for that? What do you mean?
Merit means qualification.
Oh, merit.
Yeah.
Oh, advantages.
Yeah. We have meritocracy,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The general was sure to invalidate the marshal's decision once he learned of the flagrant bias of the presiding officer.
Right. The general was sure to invalidate the court-martial's decision once he learned of the flagrant bias of the presiding officer. So, why did the general decide to put an end to that judgment or decision making? Why?
Because he was the general and it was the phenomenon, or let's say the bad behavior was happening in his presence.
Yes, because actually the judgment was not fair, it was biased, and also it was flagrantly biased. It means actually blatantly. It means obviously. When something is flagrant, it means it is too noticeable, too ostentatious.
It's a collocation.
Pardon? Okay, so it was not fair, and he decided to just exert influence or wield influence. Okay?
Once the druggist had been duped into opening the store, the addict gained access to the pep pills.
Mm-hmm. A druggist or pharmacist, once he or she wanted to had been duped. Duped here means tricked. Do you remember we had it in the previous session? Means tricked to opening the store. So the addict would say, "Let me just, for example, have a multivitamin pill," and then as soon as he just opened it, actually got in and broke in, let's say, and then just give me some pep pills. Means
that's a pill which contains some amount of drug.
yes, to just increase the your mood and improve your mood temporarily. So it is addictive, and also it is addictive. It causes addiction.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So let me see. And the definitions, please go on.
Abrogates means abolish, alleged,
Alleged.
alleged, reported, supposed,
Mm-hmm.
Access,
Access.
admittance,
Right.
and invalidate means to deprive of legal force, to nullify,
Mm-hmm.
and as a last word, preclude, prevent.
nullify,
Right. And that is nullify.
Nullify.
Idiom section.
To whitewash, to conceal defects.
Mm-hmm.
It means to hide, for example, lack of something or a paucity of something,
Right.
deficiency. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To give a falsy, virtuous
Mm-hmm.
appearance to something.
Right. Okay, and the example.
Although a committee was appointed to investigate the corruption, many citizens felt that the report would be a whitewash of the culprits.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Committee.